Is the umpire throwing the ball up to start things off. A huge game, a huge round of Peninsula League football. Second last round. It's Goodall up in the ruck. He beat Jones on that occasion. The ball was kicked off the ground by Hode. It comes to Dixon. Dixon for Coringle goes towards half forward. He's got a teammate there in Charolumbus. Welcome back, Stephen Charolumbus. Goes in short, and the mark has been taken in short. On this occasion, it's been taken by Mark Terrell at half back. So Terrell goes out towards the Bonbeach, or in fact the Coringle interchange bench, in fact, and the mark has been taken on the other side of the ground as the long kick comes in towards centre half forward. Goodall was trying to get back to be the loose man in defence there, but the ball evaded him. Players fall to ground and the umpire says, I will ball it up. Right half forward here for Bonbeach going down to the, I keep asking you, Tangles, what end do you call that?
Oh, it's the Chelsea YCW end, but we'll call it to the outer end today.
All right, so ball up to take place. It is not going too far once again. The umpire calls for a ball up, and the sponsors of the day are Turnkey Homes sponsoring the scoreboard and sponsoring the best on ground as well, and of course Jim's Test and Tag sponsoring the match of the day here on RPP FM.
Okay, ball's over on the scoreboard side of the ground here at Cairns Avenue, and it stacks on the middle, and the umpire comes in and says, give it to me, fellas, I'll ball it up again. Yes, Bonbeach have kicking with a slight advantage. It's not a big advantage. He's pulled a free kick out of this to Coringle, and just can't see that. Just a little out of my view there, Vossi. His play on, and the ball goes up. Comes up towards the wing position, pushing the back. Good mark taken down there by the recruit down there for Bonbeach in Jones. So Dylan Jones, big DJ, goes on to the right foot. Nice, spots up a Coringle player. Terrible kick, and turns the ball over. So the ball down in the wing position for the Coringle side. Little toe poke up the line to Hurst, and that's David Hurst. He drops the mark. Ball stacks on the mill right next to the boundary line. Umpire, it was out of bounds, umpire. Nothing doing. Ball comes out towards Coringle's way, but once again, the big fella, DJ, Dylan Jones, stands in the way and takes the mark. Second mark in about a minute for DJ. Gets onto the right boot and kicks it a bit longer this time. Looking up there for Norton. He leads out, can't get it. Round the neck should have been down there towards Ruette. And big Sammy Ruette, the bald-headed Sammy Ruette, gets up and takes the mark takes a free kick for Bonbeach. Half forward, too far out to score. Drives it into the pocket. And once again, a terrible turnover, although the marks dropped down there in the pocket, and it could be stacks on the mill again. Comes out towards Ferraro. He taps it over towards Norton. Back to Ferraro on the boundary line, onto the right boot. Goes in, and there's a mark to Bonbeach. A great mark taken down there. And I'm just trying to pick up who it is.
22.
Who is it? Pardon, is it Foster, is it?
It's Sean Foster.
Yeah, Foster. Foster's got the mark, and he's going to have a shot for goal around about 25 to 30 metres out on a 45-degree angle, and probably should put it through for Bonbeach's first.
So Foster it is, has the shot, and great start for Bonbeach. First goal on the board going with a slight breeze in the first quarter. They're 1 straight 6. And Coringle are yet to score, and we'll keep you updated throughout the afternoon of what's happening around the grounds in Peninsula League. We've played about 3 minutes in the opening quarter, and looking at the skies this afternoon, it's very, very blue. Unlike last week, It was a shocking day last week. It's about 15 degrees warmer, and certainly a lot drier, that's for sure. But a great start for Bonbeach in this big game this afternoon, not only for them but for Coringle as well.
A few nerves there, Vossi, with a couple of drop marks by Coringle players deep in defence. Probably should have taken them.
So umpire Kemp with the ball. Over 800 games to his credit. Knocked down by Jones. In fact, he got over the shoulder of the respective number 27 and Big Grant Goodall. Goodall gets a hand pass and they can go away here through Paxton. Aaron Paxton goes in short and he's got Ambrose. Ambrose a hand pass towards a running play there on half forward. Quick kick around the corner towards the attacking 50. No mark was taken. The ball comes out. Now it goes back inside the pack and the umpire says, I'm going to ball it up. 50 metres out from the Coringle goal, going to the club rooms into the ground in the opening quarter here at Cairns Avenue. Other games happening today: Mornington Langwarren, huge game. Edithvale Pines, even bigger game.
Huge game.
Seaford Mount Eliza with the opportunity with 2 wins to finish top 3. And the other game is Chelsea and YCW just down the road. The umpire says, I'm going to ball it up once again.
Both these sides look switched on. Vossi, they're both hitting the ball very hard.
Coringle were very, very... I saw them play last week. They were very disappointing in the wet against Mornington. This will be a better day for them in terms of Cocky Hay trying to claim a few marks. And, trying to get their best foot forward. Umpire once again to ball the ball up. Turn T home scoreboard. It is 1 straight 60 yet to score. Knocked down towards Butterhurst, who gets a quick kick. Eames, almost the mark, no mark taken, ball on the ground. Picked up and a quick kick around the corner, looking there for Cocky Hay. He was just out, just went a little bit forward of the contest there. Now the ball comes back and an opportunity for Bonbeach to clear, and they do down the line. In fact, it is out of bounds on the full. And just about hit my tar there. So it's a free kick, and a free kick going to go to Troy Hode, and he'll load Coringle back into attack. It's 1 straight 6 plays yet to score. Bonbeach by 6 points. Turn T home scoreboard.
There was Pendleton putting it out and bounce on the full, and the ball goes back deep into the attacking zone for Coringle. Knocked out by Razzo. Comes towards Tyrrell. Tyrrell gets it on towards Ferraro of the Ricky variety. He goes up to the wing. He kicks it, put down the free kick to the umpires. Picked out a free kick, and it's going to Hewlett. Owen Hewlett, the centre half forward for Bonbeach, gets a handball backwards to Rebashini. Rebashini gets his first possession of the match and goes deep up to the forward line, along the boundary line, and waiting for it was McDonald, but the ball beat him over the boundary line, and there'll be a throw in around about 50 metres around from the Bonbeach goal on the scoreboard side of the ground, with Bonbeach leading 1 goal straight to 0. Boundary umpire has a look. Come on, fella. Don't worry about it too much, just toss it in. And he does. And they wrestle in the ruck there. Coming up over the top there was a Bonbeach player in Carpenter. He dives back on the ball after he gets a hit out, and the umpire comes in and says, give it to me, I'll ball it up. Very scrappy. There's quite a few players around the ball at the moment. Pack football. That'll probably suit Bonbeach at the moment. Ball comes down after the throw-ins. Picked up by a Bonbeach player down there. I think that might have been... I couldn't pick it up. It goes up to the forward line. A good mark taken down there for Coringle. It's a long way away from me.
It was Pendleton who actually got the kick in. Mornington a 3-2-20. Langwarrin a 1 straight 6 in other action happening around Peninsula League at the moment. As the going to be a turnover here, and Bonbeach half a chance if they can get the ball forward, and they will pick the ball up and a hand pass, and having a shot from the pocket going across the face of goal. That's a good effort by Ferraro there of the Ricky variety, but over the line for a boundary throw-in. So your Mornington a good start at Alexandra Park. Biggest game they've played. Apparently 9 years since they've played finals. So
is that right?
It's 10 years for Pines, 9 years for Mornington Tangles.
How time flies when you're having fun.
Absolutely.
And Mornington was just a lay-down misère for finals like YCW 10 years ago. The ball is big pack develops, and it's in the forward pocket for the Bonbeach side, and the umpire comes in and says, give it to me, I'll do it all over again. So it's quite close to the Bonbeach goal. It's only probably around about 20 metres out as the ball goes in the air. Tap out there. It looked like it was Norton getting the tap out, but it goes to the advantage of Coringle. A little scrubby kick gets smothered, and it looks like it's going to go over the boundary line once again, and another stoppage takes place deep in I was going to say Collingwood's forward line then, Bossy. I can't get a bit carried away there.
They're playing later. Bonbeach 1 straight 6. Coringle yet to score. It's a bit scrappy, but both sides very intent on the ball early. Here's a free kick, is it? No, in fact, the umpire has given a free kick, and it's going to go to Coringle, and they can clear, and they go out towards half-back, looking there for Eames, who takes the mark. Jared Eames at right half-back goes towards McGarry. Sam McGarry, well, know he likes to run. We know he likes to kick a goal as well, but he's too far out. He's at half-back at this time. In short goes the kick. The mark has been taken. It's been taken there by Ambrose, centre of the ground here at Cairns Avenue. Hand pass now, a long kick forward for Coringle towards their right half forward line. Charolumbus not going to get to that contest. Noble was the target, but he tried to go for the punch, but it was just too much of an ask with Dylan Jones in the way. Jones in short, not marked. Ball over the back. A hand pass, and Bonbeach with the opportunity right into the shaded area right out near the interchange bench. Now they go towards attacking 50. No mark taken. Hewlett was the man who went for the mark but couldn't take it. It's taken by Michael Burke. Long way away from goal, Michael Burke, that's for sure. Quick kick out towards McGarry, who takes the mark. He can run. He goes towards half forward, Charolumbus.
Good mark.
Oh, that's a very, very good mark taken there. Tangles
Jason Ferraro.
It was Ferraro who took the mark, and what a mark it was. A short pass, and the mark has been taken by Robinson.
Robinson goes up the wing position. 3-on-1 to Coringle's way. Finally falls to the front of the pack there. Picked up down there. I think it was Noble. And he comes back, and it's just kick for kick as Rebashini takes the mark. Off to Robinson. Another handball off towards Carpenter. Carpenter goes inboard towards Jones. He's on fire, Dylan Jones. He takes a mark and kicks up towards McDonald. McDonald looks at the goals. But the little champ misses his first shot at goal today, and he only slides it through to the near side. One behind on the board to Bonbeach, so they move on to 1-1, leading Coringle yet to score. And we have gone, how far have we gone, Vossi?
That's 10 minutes in the opening quarter, I reckon, Tinkles.
You might be right, mate. It's the trouble with mobile phones. They turn off.
And I can tell you, Mornington a 4-3-27, Langwarrin 1 straight 6, and Edithvale 1 straight 6, Pines 1 behind, 1 point. In other games happening in Peninsula League as Coringle looking to get things started, kick off the ground towards the centre of the ground. It's taken on this occasion by Pendleton, I think it was, who got the hand pass out. And now an opportunity for Bonbeach to load up, and they do towards half forward. Dropped a lot shorter than what I thought that was going to go, actually. Still an opportunity. Van Ray around the corner. And he's got a teammate out there, and that's Tim Hurst out there who's got it at left half back. Tim Hurst in short towards Michael Burke.
He looks like he's sweeping Michael Burke across half back at the moment.
Yeah, it was interesting considering the wind's not that strong, but he's a good user of the ball, as we know. Long kick down towards Buddhahurst, but standing in the way is Rebashini, who played in the MPNFL's win at Optus Oval early in the year. Mark taken.
Turville
it is for Bonbeach, who goes in short. And they're just chipping away here, and Foster's got it, and he'll load up from between wing and half forward.
You're right, they are chipping away, and they chip inboard this time, looking down there for, I think that's Ferraro. He gets onto the left boot, goes deep into the forward line, and a mark's taken down there by Bonbeach. I think that's taken down there. I'm just trying to pick up who it is. Is it Bull? That's a long way away from us down there. Vossi, who's that who's got the mark? Let me see.
That is in fact...
It might be McQueen, I think. That's Cal McQueen. He led out from goal, and McQueen's got it. And he'll have a shot for goal. Direct shot. Drop punt, probably about 30 metres out. Shouldn't miss this. He's a goal sneak. Beautiful looking kick, although he has pushed a little bit off to the offside. And yes, he's missed again. So Bonbeach a little inaccurate. 2 shots they probably should have got in the last couple of minutes, and that's another behind. 1-2 plays nothing on the, the Turnkey home scoreboard. The ball driven out by Coringle to the outer side of the ground. So not the outer side of the ground, it's to the coach's box side of the ground. Turnover there, beautifully picked up, goes inboard, but nicely punched away by Carpenter. He gets it off, and the turnover once again gets, he turns the ball over and it goes out of bounds. Good effort there by Gary Carpenter. Son of Dale Carpenter, of course, as most MPNFL fans would be well and truly aware of, his legendary reputation. Ball comes out to the centre of the ground, picked up by Coringle and in. Oh, good kick and good mark. And it looks like the first shot for goal will be had by Cocky Hay. He'll shoot from around about 50 metres out. He's going to have to line up from that glue pot, though, the new centre pitch here at Bonbeach. So he's going to have to run through that before he has his shot. But he'll have a shot for goal directly in front, kicking into a slight breeze to the members' end of the ground, round about 40 metres out. Probably should kick this, Vossi. He's a good kick for goal. He
is a beautiful kick, and he'll go back, and this will give Coringle just a spark, because they need it at the moment. They haven't scored.
Oh,
and he's on fire, Dylan Jones.
He's just about his 5th mark. He took it right on the goal line, so he didn't make the distance, and he comes out, and Robinson takes the mark at half back. Robinson for Bonbeach, gets onto the right boot, goes up looking for Hewlett. He's double teamed. Ball hits the ground. Oh, tough, in and under. Goodall's ironed Hewlett out there, and he hasn't moved. Ball is still in dispute. Play on, says the umpire. Burke. And the umpire's pulled it up now and given a free kick to McDonald, but Hewlett's still on the ground after that huge hit by Goodall. Fair, nothing wrong with it. In the pack it was, but he hasn't moved. Well, he has actually moved now, but he's writhing in agony. Ball up to half forward for Bonbeach. Play goes on. And the umpire's actually pulled it up now because 3 trainers have gone out to Hewlett here. It's right in front of the scoreboard. And the umpire has pulled up play. I don't know how bad this is, but he certainly got hit by the huge body of Goodall. One was going one way, one was going the other, and they both collided on the ground. And I'm not too sure about this, Vossi. So
he wants to move, but the trainers are just sort of saying
he's conscious. So there's no. For those who are listening, he is conscious, and he was writhing around. So he's obviously hurt himself. I think he looks like he's going for his shoulder there, and the umpire's just waiting for the all clear to start the game. But I'm not sure if they're going to bring a stretcher out. If they don't bring a stretcher out, I think the rules are we get on with the game. Is that not right, Vossi?
I would have thought so.
But he's getting up. He's getting up Hewlett, so that's good. That's good news for Bonbeach and good news for him, but he certainly doesn't look too good, and I think he'll be coming off the ground for a little spell.
You know, the thing I've noticed this year, Tangles, in regards to injuries that have happened, like happened with Christian Bleasner a few weeks ago when Karingal played a game that we broadcast, and it was all to do with the both sets of trainers getting in and helping each other, which is great as far as I'm concerned.
No, I thoroughly agree with you, Vossi, and I've seen it 3 or 4 times in both the Casey League and the Peninsula League this year. It's obviously a thing that the umpires have talked about, and both sides have respected it, so that's really good. Anyway, the play's gone on now, and the ball's gone down to the Bonbeach half-forward line, actually probably forward pocket, and rolled over the boundary line, but there's going to be a free kick given to Bonbeach, and it's going to be Casey who takes it. Now, he's right on the boundary line. He's within kicking distance, but yeah, and looks like he's going to have a shot. But gee, if you're going to have a shot at Bonbeach, this would not be the place to try and have a kick from. You watch, he'll kick it now. He gets onto the boot. No, he didn't kick it. He slid it through for a behind. So another minor score to the Bonbeach side, and I think that's 1-3. Is that right, Vossi?
1-2, I think, to yet to score, and Bonbeach not really making the most of whatever breeze there is. There is not a hell of a lot, mind you. Here's an opportunity for Karingal to go down the non-broadcast side. Here's an opportunity. I think that might be... Is it Dixon with the ball out
Dixon,
there?
yep.
He goes with a high kick. He's looking there for a mark, but there's no one there to take it at all. And here's an opportunity for Bonbeach to clear, and they do. Shane McDonald's got it. Right half back. He just gets the ball to himself. And he was literally playing with himself there, actually, Shane McDonald. Here's an opportunity.
You can't say that.
Well, in the football sense. Here's an opportunity now for Butterhurst, for Karingal. He goes towards half forward, and he was looking for Hay, who made a contest of it. Razzo was down there with him, and the ball's still in the right forward pocket. Quick kick around the corner, and Bonbeach are out of trouble, out towards left half back. And they will go in short, looking for a teammate out there, and they've got one. Can't quite pick up the player who's got it out there, but they play on Bonbeach. They're looking to play on at every opportunity. Now an opportunity for a hand pass out, and an opportunity now for a long kick to come in. And there's a pass and a good mark taken in front.
McQueen.
And it is Callan McQueen who had a shot just before.
I don't know who number 50 was for Bonbeach, and I should. It was a good pass, and McQueen's going to have another shot virtually from where he had the last one from. No, he's not. He's going to have it from the goal line because Karingal, little bit of lack of discipline there, and a 50-metre penalty has been paid to Bonbeach, and this will be their second goal as he lines up from around about 10 metres out, Cal McQueen. So I didn't see what happened there. It might have been a couple of words, or it might have been a mistake with a mark, but whatever it was, the umpire was right onto it, and McQueen lines up, shouldn't miss, doesn't, puts it straight over the goal umpire's head, and the second goal goes on the board for Bonbeach, who have been doing the majority of the attacking, and they move on to 2-3, and that's 15, and Karingal have not got it past their half-forward line yet. I suppose they did a little bit when they got, when Cocky Hay had the shot for goal, so... but Jones took the mark in the goal square, so it's 2 goals, it's 15-0, and at the moment, Vossi, it looks like it's all one-way traffic.
Well, it really is, and when you consider that Karingal have got so much to play for, and the way they played last week, look, they're breaking down across half forward at the moment. They just can't get themselves into the game at this stage in terms of getting a clear shot at goal. As it is, the ball back to the centre, and it's picked up by Ferraro, and that was Ricky Ferraro who got tackled. Still an opportunity there for the ball to come out. It was the player there in McMullen, it was, who got the quick kick, but it was smothered. And players dive in, and the umpire says, I'm going to ball it up. And I will give you an update of what's happening in Peninsula League, if we can get the updates happening. Here we go. Mornington at 5-4-34, Langwarrin 2-1-13. And Edafala 3 straight 18, Pines 2-2-14, and the two biggest games happening aside from here this afternoon.
19 minutes gone in this quarter, Vossi, and Karingal need to get on the scoreboard as quick as they can. There's a third ball up in a row, just forward of the centre for Bonbeach. Norton, beautiful tap out. Once again, 6 or 7 players dive on the ball. It stacks on the mill. It's actually helping Bonbeach this, because Karingal cannot get it free to their running players, guys like Eames and Ambrose out on the wing there. So a fourth ball up. Oh, should have been a free kick against Goodall. Then umpire says, away you go. Should have been another free kick as one of the Bonbeach players gets speared out of the pack there. And the umpire comes in and says, no free kicks, boys. Stop playing from. That was McMullen. And I'll have a fifth ball up in around about 60 seconds. Norton, another good tap out. Finally, can they get it out? A little toe poke comes out Bonbeach's way. It goes down towards the forward line there, half-forward flank. Turning around, Karingal are going to relieve the pressure with a chain of handballs. There's an errant one in the middle there. It goes still at half-back for Karingal. Finally, somebody get a kick, boys. Stop handballing. No, they're going to get dispossessed. The umpire says, play on. And finally, a kick comes out up towards the wing position. No one can take the mark. Running onto it back there was a Bonbeach player, little string of handballs. It goes up towards half forward, and the marks, clearing mark's going to be taken down there by
Tim Hurst.
Hurst.
Ball went in short. Karingal looking to attack from half back through the agency there of Paxton. It goes long towards Michael Burke. Good strong mark taken by Michael Burke. About the spot where Owen Hewlett copped a bump short time ago. Now long kick by Burke. 2-on-2 contest. Big jump by Razzo. Great mark.
Beautiful mark.
Just glided up in the air. He was the forward there. He didn't care about punching the ball. He just wanted to mark that ball.
He's played a lot of forward line.
James Norton with the ball out towards half back. It's taken for Bonbeach, and now they move the ball forward with a long kick towards left half forward. And going over the head of Goodall. An opportunity for McDonald perhaps, but no, couldn't quite run onto the ball. It's taken away by Dixon. Goes in short. And the mark has been taken out there on this occasion. It's taken by Matthews. He goes in short. It's a shocking kick, and the mark's been taken by Foster in the centre of the ground. So Sean Foster it is. Who's looking? He's made an error of judgment there himself. He thought he was a little bit better than he was there on that occasion. He got caught. Probably could have been penalised. Actually, the umpire said no, and I'll ball it up smack bang in the centre of Cairns Avenue.
Fair to say the skill level's not that flash with this game so far, Vossi?
It is not. Turnkey home scoreboard. It is 2-2-14 Bonbeach, and Karingal are yet to score. And this game brought to you by Jim's Test and Tag, of course. There's a free kick. And it's a Karingal free kick, and it's going to go to Jacoby, who plays on. Now a floating kick towards Burke at half forward. Leading in the race to the ball, though, is the unknown Bonbeach player out there at the moment, who we haven't got a number for, which we'll rectify at quarter time.
I wonder if it's Justin Bennett. I'm not quite sure there. It possibly could be. I haven't seen him yet.
So, umpire throwing the ball up near the glue pot here at Cairns Avenue. Oh, that was a throw, I thought. As it was, Bonbeach get the ball back, so all's well that ends well. Long kick down towards Jones and Van Ray. And Van Ray did well to get the ball away from him. Still an opportunity out near the boundary line if they can pick the ball up here. Van Ray gets the ball out to McGarry. They're working their way around that far side of the ground at the moment. It's taken on this occasion by Ferraro for Bonbeach. Jason Ferraro goes towards half forward.
Beautiful.
Now's an opportunity. I think that is Bennett having the shot actually. And he is, I thought he missed that.
No, he got it.
I thought I'm looking at the post behind there, and I'm just thinking, oh, geez, he's missed that, but he hasn't. It's 3-2-20 Bonbeach, and Karingal are yet to score. That's on the Turnkey home scoreboard. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
Brooke Hanson, gold medal swimmer and victim of electric shock.
In 2007, I suffered a severe electric shock in a workplace accident, something I never want to experience again. I am now committed to electrical safety in the workplace and the services provided by Jim's Test and Tag. Jim's Test and Tag will test your workplace electrical equipment for faults and assist with your compliance to OH&S.
Jim's Test and Tag.
Gold medalist in electrical safety.
Call 131 Jim. That's 131 546. Or log on to jimstestandtag.com.au.
Okay, ball in the centre. Gets cleared out after the throw in by Karingal, but it comes towards Turville for Bonbeach. Turville gets onto the right boot. Drives Bonbeach into attack. Oh, McDonald looks like he's going to be first onto it. Oh, he fumbles it. That's the first time for the year. And he looks like he copped one around the neck there, McDonald. Ball gets scooped out. The umpire says play on. It comes out towards Karingal. They're under pressure, but they're going to relieve. Goes up towards half back. No man's land. Running into it is Jones. Jones has had a big first quarter for Bonbeach. Gets a little handball out towards his teammate there. Oh, off the pack there. It's picked up. Doing a little blind turn was McQueen. Couldn't do anything about it. There's a lot of pressure down there on the Karingal boys. Ends up with Goodall. I think that might be deep in defence. He gets onto the right boot, drives out towards the scoreboard side of the ground, and the ball beats the boundary, beats both players out of over the boundary line, and there'll be a throw in round about just forward of the wing for the Bonbeach side. Karingal were under all sorts of pressure there, and unfortunately they're just not getting it out of the midfield. So some trouble there for the Karingal midfielders. Ball gets punched to the front of the pack. jumping onto it was Ferraro. That's Ricky Ferraro. Handball off towards Bull, but it's intercepted down there brilliantly by Hurst. That's David Hurst. He gets out and he gets a little toe poke into his mate Dixon. Dixon, something's happened there. Someone got put down. Dixon's got a kick up and the mark's taken down here by Shaw. Bonbeach player picking himself up behind the play. Shaw comes up in front of our commentary position here and the mark taken by Matthews. So good chain of disposals there by Kringle. Matthews will drive Kringle into attack. Terrible looking kick off the boot. Ball comes out towards Bull. Josh Bull comes out towards his teammate there. And someone's been put down behind play here.
There's plenty in this game.
The umpire has said, was that Cocky Hay that put down Bull? Yeah, I think it was. And anyway, the umpire got onto it and gave a free kick to Bonbeach, so he didn't do anything about it other than that. Foster gets the ball deep in defence, runs it out with a bounce and goes up towards the wing position on the coach's box side of the ground, close to the boundary line, but it doesn't matter because the siren has gone. And at quarter time, the scores are, Michael Voss.
3-2-20 to yet to score, I believe, and that is on the Turnkey Home scoreboard. And we'll be back after the break to talk about the first quarter and preview the second quarter on RPP, the voice of Peninsula Football. We've got the ball to be thrown up in the middle by umpire Temp. Big quarter this one for Kringle. They need to get themselves back into this game. Jones with the first tap down. And then he goes in there and just basically sits on his opponent and say, "You're not going anywhere." And that was Matt Jacoby. And the umpire says, "I'm going to ball it up once again, centre of the ground." Throw up by the umpire. It's knocked down by Goodall, taken by Dixon. Quick kick by Talon Dixon is marked at half forward. It's been marked by Jared Eames. It's too far out to score, Jared Eames. He goes long. He goes long towards the pocket. It's going to be kept in play, in fact, and Bonbeach will win out Tyrrell a hand pass. And another one over the top. Ends up with Robinson. Over the top once again comes the ball, but it evades the player on that occasion in Gary Carpenter. It was, and the umpire says, "I'm going to ball it up." Right half-back flank. And what have we got? We've got a number change. It is okay. It's Jackson Casey, number 50. Okay, so that's who the missing player was as far as Bonbeach was concerned. Ball at half 40 for Kringle. Need the first goal in this quarter. They haven't scored at all. Not a difficult way to score today because it's quite good conditions. Maybe a little bit damp underfoot, but certainly a lot better conditions than last week. Bonbeach with the kick from left half back. Short pass. Mark is taken there on this occasion by Tyrrell.
Tyrrell.
Is Tyrrell? Tyrrell?
Tyrrell.
Okay,
Yeah.
We'll go Tyrrell. Okay.
Nickname's Tizzer.
Okay, well, Tizzer goes in short. And the mark has been taken there by Gary Carpenter, who gets the ball back to Tyrrell, who can play on. He goes across the face of goal out towards a one-on-one contest. It was a dangerous kick, actually. An opportunity here for Kringle through the agency there. I think that's Ambrose who gets the defensive hand pass back. Now an opportunity for them to come in board. They go towards the centre of the ground. McDonald got his Kringle player high there, and the Kringle player down was, I think it's Hurst that's down, actually. I think it's Buddha. There, if Buddha goes down, they're in real trouble here, Kringle. Short pass by Foster, I think that was, up towards half forward. It's taken by McQueen. Talon McQueen, a high kick. Need a mark at the top of the goal square. A 3-on-3 contest. Ball falls to ground. Van Ray. Need to put a lot of time into Luke Van Ray today, otherwise he can cut you up big time. A short pass, and the mark is taken by Dixon, centre of the ground. Oh, the Kringle player there was worried about the ball, but also worried about the glue pot in the centre of the ground, so he kicked it off the ground instead. Now standing start kick going back Bonbeach's way towards centre half forward. Is that in the back? I thought it was.
Both hands it was.
It's not a free kick. In fact, it's a free hand pass in the end, and it's taken away by Tim Hurst, who goes out towards the wing area, but it's out of bounds on the full, so Bonbeach will load up once again to go further ahead.
And Mark Tyrrell takes the mark. Wing position for Bonbeach. Drives them looking down here for Norton. Up they go, but standing in the way is the big fella. I think that's Big Goodall, isn't it? And takes the mark. He relieves the pressure, comes out to the wing position. Good grab taken down there, and that's by Charolumbus. He goes into the centre of the ground. So just a little bit of a fumble there before the ball comes out towards Hode. He goes to half forward for Kringle. Beautifully picked up off the pack by Carpenter. Goes into the centre of the ground. Hewlett back on the ground. That's good. Is it Hewlett? Oh no, it might have actually been the young fella in Tyrrell. In Turville. Ball's got picked up down there by, I think that was by Tyrrell again, and he comes out to the wing position, and Bonbeach steady it down a little bit, slow it down a bit through Foster. So Foster, wing position, looks for options, decides to drive it long into Bonbeach's forward line, and he does do that. Good looking kick. Oh, standing in the way again is Big Goodall, and it's just kicking it to him every time. He's doing what Jones did in the first quarter, Vossi.
Well, I'm just looking at what Dylan Jones is at the moment. He's 60 metres off the ball, so he's got to get active. He's got to get active about 30 metres in front of where Grant Goodall is, and to try and get themselves Goodall out of that goal square, because at the moment he is doing as he pleases. Short pass towards Carpenter in the centre of the ground, and Buddhahurst he's up, and which is good because he was down before and seemingly hurt, but at least he's up and going again. Short pass, mark taken by Pendleton. Pendleton plays on towards Terrell, and also that's Robinson, in fact, who takes the mark. So Robinson right in front of us goes
down there again, Ian.
With a long kick towards full forward. Off the hands of the pack comes the ball. Dixon. He put his head over the ball. He probably could have been cleaned up there. The Bonbeach player.
Was it?
Yeah, he didn't go through him as hard as what I thought he might have then, but even still, it's created a 50-50 contest. It's a ball up, 35 metres out from goal.
That's pretty good, though. I mean, we don't want people getting run through for nothing there.
No, that's very true. We've certainly had a few injuries over our time. We don't want any more, that's for sure. Here's an opportunity now for a quick kick around the corner there by Norton, it was, but it was smothered. He gets the ball back. He loses control. Goodall slings his opponent to the ground. The umpire didn't see the sling to the ground after the ball had left the hands. That probably should have been a free kick against Goodall there, but as it is, it's a boundary thrown, and Bonbeach still a chance to score.
Up they go, knocked down by Goodall, knocked towards the Karingal way. Good knockout, and they're going to relieve here. Handball comes out to the wing position, picked up by Eames. Eames goes inboard. He goes towards his teammate there in Alanis. Alanis gets a handball backwards. Now they're under pressure. Carpenter dives on it. He's had a good 5 minutes, Gary Carpenter, and the ball's stacks on the mill, and the ball will be balled up. Good effort there. Up it goes. Goodall, huge knockout, but it goes to the advantage of Rebashini. Rebashini onto the left boot. He just toe pokes it up, and the mark taken, then a relieving mark will be taken down here by Van Ray. He gets a handball over to his teammate in Paxton. Paxton goes up towards half back. It's still deep in their back line. McGarry finally gets up towards half forward. Once again, Carpenter jumps on the ball, gets a handball out. It finally ends up with Ferraro. That's Jace Ferraro. He goes up to the little scrubby kick to half forward. Oh, ball gets dropped down there by Big Goodall, but he butters up and gets a up and under kick to half forward. Ball bounces, no one can mark it. Out there is Hogan's running towards the ball, and so's Big Dylan Jones. He's deep in defence now. It's picked up by Karingal. They go into the first. Here's a scoring opportunity. Oh, but beautifully picked up out there, and the relief is going to end up with Razzo. Razzo goes up towards the wing position. Can the ball stay in play? It does. Robinson gets it. Handball back towards Razzo, who butted up. He gets onto the right boot and goes up towards McDonald, and McDonald takes the mark. McDonald takes the mark. Umpire says, come back, Paxton. And he does. McDonald gets very close to him, and he doesn't know what to do, Shane McDonald. He finally gets a little toe poke in towards Rebashini, and Rebashini takes the mark just backward to centre. He goes to the wing position looking for Hogan. Oh, Hogan, he's had it spent before he got it. Drops the mark, but butters up. Gets a handball back to his teammate. It's going to go... Oh, up and under kick. Play on, says the umpire, not 10 metres. It's going to be a stacks on the mill situation just forward of the centre for the Karingal side, and the umpire will come in and ball it up.
I can tell you in the other games happening, the significance around in Peninsula League, Mornington 6-4, 40, Langwarren 4-4, 28, Needafale 6 straight, 36, Pines 2-3, 15. So the other big game happening in Karingal, we've gone a quarter and probably nearly 10 minutes, and they have not scored so far, and Bonbeach are 3 goals, 3-2 Tangles.
Yes, that's right.
You've got more of a view of the scoreboard than I have there.
3-3, I think it is.
3-3, 21-0. It is
3-4, mate. 3-4.
It's 3-4, 22. There you go. So always an interesting prospect here with the scoreboard at Bonbeach. Here's an opportunity for the ball to be locked up, and pack of players going. The umpire says, "I'll ball it up right out in the shadows, right out near the Karingal interchange bench." They need to get something happening at the moment. They need to get it happening very quickly, because they are in all sorts of trouble here at the moment, Karingal. Their season, with a particular way of results, their season could end today. Who knows?
No doubt about that. This is on the line for them today.
They have to stand up. They have to stand up and be counted. They're probably unlucky. Probably a month ago when they lost to YCW, they led by 9 or 10 points with probably 6 minutes to go and probably should have won the game from there. But as it is, YC got home, cost them their double chance spot. And now they've just got to try and see if they can hang into the 5.
Well, it's happened twice, Vossi. YCW have beaten them by 6 points and 10 points in the 2 rounds they played them. So it was round 14 and round 4. So luck could have been the other way.
Quick kick forward towards half forward. Looking there for, Paxton was looking for the ball coming back. Now the players dive in and the umpire says, I'll ball it up. Right half forward, or between wing and right half forward flank here for Bonbeach, going down to the club rooms, end of the ground in the second quarter.
Not a lot of scoring, Vossi?
Not a lot of scoring. I was about to say not a lot of noise either from the crowd. The crowd's sort of waiting to see something happen. Here's McGarry, a hand pass and a long kick forward there for Karingal towards half forward. 2 hands for beginners it should be, but the mark was taken by Pendleton. Pendleton goes in short. Now Bonbeach are away once again, around on the centre wing, and the mark has been taken.
Ruette.
And it's been taken by Sam Ruette, who goes long towards Norton. And he couldn't take the mark. That was definitely 2 hands for beginners there for Norton down there in the pocket. The umpire says, I'm going to ball it up. 20 metres out, left forward pocket. This is where Shane McDonald's dangerous.
Yep, you're dead right. I was about to say the same thing.
Can they get the ball down to McDonald here? And he'll love to score a goal, and he'll let the crowd know he had the ball, but then he got stripped. And the umpire says, I'm going to throw it back into play. We've seen Karingal do this at a few stoppages this year where they've sort of got a goal right from the boundary throw-in. Can Bonbeach do it here? Ball off the pack, quick kick forward. There's going to be a mark at the top of the goal square if it's not touched off the boot, and they could call it 15. You reckon that was 15, Tangles?
Oh, I reckon when he first grabbed it, it was 15, and when he took the second bite, it was probably about 8.
It's McQueen directly in front, and this is an opportunity to put the 4th goal on the board and to make the margin 28 points.
Oh, he'll kick this.
So Callum McQueen has got 1 goal this afternoon. He is 15 metres out. He is directly in front. He shouldn't miss. Let's be honest. He has not missed. That goes straight over the top of the goal umpire's cap. Through for a goal. They're out by 28 points. Bonbeach there. 4-4-28. Karingal, quarter and a half into the game, still haven't scored. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
Are you concerned for your family about the use of toxic chemicals by pest controllers? You'll need to think very seriously about Plug-in Pest Free, the environmentally responsible approach to the control of rats and mice and cockroaches. Pest Free has been scientifically tested. It's Australian made and it's consumer proven since 1995. Order your Pest Free unit today for only $99.95 and receive 2 years free warranty and 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 4969 5515 or visit pestfree.com. Station sponsor.
And welcome back here to Cairns Avenue. Karingal, their season well and truly on the chopping block this afternoon. They have not scored in a quarter and a half of football. And it's not difficult conditions. It's conditions you can score at both ends of the ground. It's not as if there's a wind going to one end of the ground or a strong wind going up that end. It's just not the way it is. They're just playing some football. They're getting a lot of the ball, but they're just breaking down across half forward. What's happening here? The umpire's going to give a free kick.
To Bonbeach in the back.
It's going to go to Bonbeach.
Tyrrell.
It's Tyrrell with the ball, who has played a good game so far. Mark Tyrrell goes out towards centre wing. No mark taken. And Foster, a good tackle applied on Troy Hode there, making sure he couldn't get away. And the umpire says, I'll ball it up right in front of the scoreboard. The turnkey home scoreboard, which says that Bonbeach are 28 and Karingal are 0. This game brought to you by Jim's Test and Tag.
Okay, ball gets thrown up, knocked forward once again by Goodall, who's actually winning the tap rucking quite well, but at the fall of the ball, Karingal are getting smashed at the moment, and Tyrrell sees it out of bounds. So the umpire will bring it back into play, just forward of the centre for Karingal. It's knocked down. That's pretty even that time. It's run onto beautifully by Ricky Ferraro. Great roving. Goes out towards, I think that might be Turville out there. He keeps his feet and butters up. Gets the ball. Runs away from his opponent and drives Bonbeach into attack again, looking for McDonald. McDonald waits for the bounce. He gets the ball and he gets a free kick. I didn't see what that was for. Comes in towards the forward line and the mark is taken by Robinson. Too far out to score. He decides to play on, looks across for his teammate there in Foster, but the mark's taken by Burke. He looked like he just about spotted Michael Burke up there. So Burke got the ball, comes out to the wing position. This is where they're falling down. They get the ball in the wing position. They look for somebody. It's going to be Jacoby this time. He runs around his opponent and he's going to drive it to half forward. He's looking up there for a teammate. First in line for the ball was Ferraro. That's Jason Ferraro. Once again, Bonbeach just too easy out of defence, but the ball's going to be turned over again. Finally ends up with Burke. Gets onto the left boot. Here's something a little bit more promising as the ball comes out there towards his... is that Shaw out there, I think it might be?
It was Alanis.
It was Alanis. He gets the ball up to half forward. Turning around on a dime is Dixon. Dixon goes into the forward line. A ball bounces in front of Hay. Should have got a free kick. Nothing doing, says the umpire. Ball comes out once again towards Rebashini. And Rebashini relieves for Bonbeach. Goes up towards Robinson. They're clear here. Oh, running onto his own out here is Jones. By himself on the wing. The big fella goes loping. Oh, he drops the ball. Just drops it because he had it spent and he's liable to get caught here. And the umpire says play on as he's given a free kick against him. Oh, Ruckman, they can do anything. McGarry goes up to the half-forward line. This could be a score. Eames, big in and up and under for the Karingal side. Knocked away from Hay there by Razzo. Ball comes out. They're under pressure. Bonbeach in the back half here. It's going towards the boundary line. Razzo once again gets it. Handballs indiscriminately forward. Up there towards Ferraro, who gets poleaxed. And the umpire says, no, it's a free kick against you, Ferraro. What was that for, Vossi?
That was for a trip.
It was for a trip. Oh, well, I thought he was the only one going for the ball. Anyway, the umpire's given a free kick against Ferraro, and he gets a shocking turnover as the ball comes up with Robinson. So they look like they just don't want it in the forward line, Vossi.
Well, they hit 2 goals, 5 last week, and I tell you what, the way they're going at the moment,
they're lucky to get that.
they'll be lucky to get that. They are just breaking down across half foot. Bonbeach defence is so mean. They are ruthless, Bonbeach defence. Here's an opportunity now for Karingal to clear towards the centre of the ground. They need Michael Burke playing more closer to goal, but in saying that...
he was off Burke then.
In saying that, he's getting plenty of the ball across half back. Here's an opportunity for Paxton. Aaron Paxton goes towards the pocket. The mark has been taken by Charalumbus. And
Charalumbus
well, I thought he took that.
No, he took the mark and he played on and he was pushed out of bounds and the umpire said play on, so it's out of bounds.
Okay, fair enough. So boundary umpire to throw the ball back into play. Right half forward flank, 50 metres out from goal. It is Jones getting the ball down.
And picking it up.
And picking it up once again. There's an opportunity now for Bonbeach to clear through the centre of the ground. They go out towards the wing and the ball drops short, but it's marked on this occasion by Hogan. So Anthony Hogan in short. And now kick towards half forward, towards half, looking there for the player there in ball who knocked the ball forward. Still an opportunity for Karingal. They get the ball out towards Big Dan Noble, who goes in short. And the mark has been taken. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine.
Yeah, no,
that's fine.
Look, McDonald came in. He just made a contest of it.
The Karingal player's fine there, so there's nothing at all wrong with that. And that was Nicholas Shaw, by the way. Here's a long kick now by Burke towards half forward. Mark taken by Eames. Can they get a score on the board here? They have not scored, Karingal.
They're still too far out, I think.
And they need something to happen. They need it to happen very, very fast. Their season could be disintegrating right before their eyes.
Is he having a shot, is he, Eames?
He'll go back.
No.
He'll go in short. He's got Michael Burke. Now, is Michael Burke within kicking distance?
He'd be 50 out. He'd be more than 50 out. It'd take a huge kick from there. The umpire says play on, and he goes out towards the flank, and he spotted up a teammate down there, and I think that might be, is it Hay?
That is Cocky Hay.
Yeah, Cocky Hay. So he's on a very acute angle, but he's within kicking distance, and he should put the first score on the board for Karingal. Surely he can get one on the board. They've almost gone through a whole half without scoring the Karingal footy side, and it's not something we were expecting today. I was expecting a much higher scoring game than this. He's going to kick from around about 35 metres, and he's on the boundary line. Comes in, puts it on its way, into the goal square, and they've finally got a score on the board with a minor score. So it's not knocked through for a behind. So Karingal are on the board as the Bonbeach players decide, no, we're not going to muck around and kick it straight out to the pocket. He goes back over the over to, I think that might be Foster deep in defence there. So Foster's got it back in the goal square. So after they had a little bit of a stats gathering exercise. Foster gets onto the boot. Much better kick. Out to the half-back line. Up they go. Norton goes up from the back of the pack. No one can take the mark. Very close to the boundary line. Two Bonbeach players decide that they're going to jump on their Kringle opponent, and the umpire says, "You can't get it out. Give it to me. I'll ball it up."
So, Kringle on the board, but they just need to... They need to get a couple of goals before half-time. If they at least one, that's a quick kick. And there's going to be coming back Kringle's way because that's out of bounds on the fall.
Against, I think it's going to go to Bonbeach, but against the runner, against the Kringle runner who ran through the the mark then.
Okay, there you go. So here's a long kick coming down towards the broadcast van this afternoon. Big Jones goes up. God, he's a good player. Jones a hand pass and a long kick forward for Bonbeach towards... and that's a good mark taken at half forward. Quick kick around the corner by McDonald is a goal. And it was by Turville. Turville was the man that took the mark. And he got the ball over to McDonald. And Shane McDonald, well, you can put your glasses down when he's within 30 metres of goal usually. And that was no exception. So 5-4-34 Bonbeach. 1 behind 1 point Kringle. That's on the Turnkey Home scoreboard. This is the Jim's Test and Tag Match of the Day live on RPPFM, and I can tell you Mornington and Langwarrin are 6 goals, 440 apiece around the grounds in Peninsula League. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
When you're working in the garden, you need tough, reliable tools that won't let you down. That's why Hastings mowers stock quality brands like Honda, Echo, Toro, Cox, Husqvarna and Shindaiwa. With a huge range of mowers, brush cutters, chainsaws, shredders, pumps and generators in store. For quality equipment and excellent service, call into our sponsor Hastings Mowers Superstore at 2013 Frankston Flinders Road, Hastings.
RPPFM sponsor.
Okay, ball back at Bonbeach on the boundary line here after the ball in. It's centre wing position, knocked forward by the Bonbeach player in Norton. Bull jumps on the opponent, and his Kringle opponent, and the umpire says, "Come in," and I'll give it to me, fellas, I'll ball it up. Joshy Bull, another son of a legend in Chris Bull, ex-Bonbeach coach, of course. Star player, star MP-NFL player. And it comes out towards Bull. It's knocked out towards Tyrrell. Tyrrell gets a handball towards Casey. Backwards to Carpenter. Carpenter gets onto the right boot and just goes up into the air. And the mark is taken down there by Hode for Kringle. So Hode. The Kringle backline have had a lot of work to do today, and it looks like they're going to have a lot more work to do in the second half, the way they're playing. Hode goes across the ground looking for, it's a terrible kick, and he spotted up Dylan Jones. And Jones just sees McDonald floating down around about 35 metres out, and he just puts it over to him. He says, "There you are, Macca. You may as well kick another one because I'm not that good in front of goal. I've just got really good dukes."
Well, I'd rather see Macca having a shot on the run, but nevertheless, he is very, very good inside 50, and he's still a pretty good shot at goal.
He may go on the run. You never know. He may just try and run around.
He might just do that. Mornington 6-4-40. Langwarrin are in front by 14 points actually at Alexandra Park, 8-6-54. And Edithvale 9-3-57, 42 points up on Pines, 2-3-15. McDonald a shot, just misses.
You were spot on, Bossy.
So 5 goals, 5, is it? 35?
Yep, that's right.
And it's 1 behind 1 point. Margin is 34 points in favour of Bonbeach. And Luke Van Ray in short. Mark has been taken. It's been taken there by Shaw, who plays on. Now they can go over the top towards Callan Dixon. Interleague representative this year, Callan Dixon was as well. And a proud one of that. It was a good tackle, and the umpire will have to throw the ball back into play.
That was Ferraro, Ricky Ferraro. On the Collingwood list last year, played a lot of reserves football for Collingwood, and he's come onto the Bonbeach list this year and had a super year.
So boundary umpire to throw the ball back into play. It is knocked down by Goodall. It's taken by, I think that was by Pendleton who got tackled. And there is half time. And at half time, here in the match of the day here on RPPFM, the Jim's Test and Tag Match of the Day, I can tell you it's a surprising scoreline, not because Bonbeach are in front, but because they have not scored a goal, Kringle. 5-4-34, or 5-5-35 Bonbeach. Kringle 1 behind 1 point.